Good morning, everyone. This Monday, May the 11th, 2026, the day after Mother's Day. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope the mothers had a great and wonderful Mother's Day. I give all honor and praises to God because we were able to be present in our Mother Day celebration. And to those who mothers have are not with us, I I send my prayers to you during this time, and I hope that some things be resolved in your life. I'm here today because I'm gonna put my rose down. I'm here today because, as you have seen, I've been sort of kind of little active on my TikToks and videos, but I'm off and on, off and on, off and on. A couple of days back, I put up a book trailer to my book Trouble in Paradise, which sort of ties into overcoming the battles within a love triangle and Trouble in Paradise, because Trouble in Paradise is a sequel to Overcoming the Battles Within a Love Triangle. So I put up a trailer to introduce my book and to sort of give you a little flash insight as to the characters and stuff. You know, it's I think the person who did my book trailer did a wonderful job on it, and I'm highly pleased with it. Um, as always, there's some things that might not align exactly with the book, but as always, there's the theme is still the same. And I hope you got a copy of my book today, Trouble in Paradise. And if you have trouble in paradise, and you don't have overcoming the battles within a love triangle, I really suggest that you go out and get that book as well, so you can get a clear understanding of trouble in paradise, from point A to point B. I don't want to give away all the books and everything, but it's really something to go out and get a read. It's a must read for both of them. I'm gradually working on the third book, which is a sequel to The Trouble in Paradise and the first book. So, but it's gonna be maybe a little twisty, as always. Don't know if I'm going to end the series there or not. Maybe, maybe not. It just depends on how I want the book to reflect and how I want it to go. Uh, if you want to know where to get the book from, you can get the book from Amazon.com. You can get it from Barnes and Noble online. If you want to pick it up from Barnes and Noble, you can order it online and pick it up from the nearest Barnes and Noble near you, or you can order it and they can ship it to your home address. Um, yeah. So I'm reaching out, trying to connect with other authors, um, getting a feel of other books and other writers, so I can better improve my craft. So I'm glad to be here with you guys. These past couple of months have been very trying for me. Um, Getting through my granny's funeral. Recently my father passed, so it's been trying for me, and it's but I stand strong and stand firm. Um, I was supposed to be back in school, actually, around the time that my dad's funeral was. But the reasons were not the same. In actuality, I was going back to school to get my doctorates in nursing for psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. And because of the different guidelines for loans and financial aid, I wasn't able to receive any aid at the time. Um, I worked for a federal hospital, but when you have expenses and family and the such, sometimes you need a little help. And right then and there at the school I was going to attend, I got accepted, but I was trying to take on different jobs and different part-time positions, and those did not work out for me at the time because my mindset was different, and I had to evaluate, is this what I really want to do? So we ended up going to the funeral on the same weekend that I would have possibly been orientating at the school that I was going to go to. And the celebration of life for my father, the funeral, and seeing relatives and friends and making new acquaintances, it was, I really appreciate each and every person that was in attendance to my father's celebration of life and to his funeral. With that being said, with school, that also gave me a decision to make. Right now, I'm between things, wanting to continue to write my books that I desire to write in my free time. Um, I'm now sort of thinking of other options that I can go into besides just the ordinary NP route. So I'm thinking and taking on different options that maybe I can be a professional in since I'm a registered nurse. Um, so these are some of the things, some of the decisions. I've been back and forth on so many different aspects, but I know God. I have uh, I have decided on something to get back into school in, but I don't want to release that information because, I don't want to. I don't want to throw things out there, and then when they don't work out, it's because either people hating on me or because I went too soon and too fast to announce what I'm going to be doing. I want to be able to do what I got to do and say, hey, I got it. So that's that. But anyway, pick up your copy of Overcoming the Battles Within the Love Triangle. Pick up your copy. If you hadn't got it, get Trouble in Paradise. Those are must-read books. Those are books that I hope if you're into drama, if you're into suspense, if you're into a little bit of comedy, you will love to enjoy. Thank you and have a blessed day.